What is up, guys? Welcome back to another American Reacts. We're looking at a video from a channel called Wonder World. Will be linked down below. Cahill's crossing, the world's deadliest crossing. Let's get right into this. This has been recommended a lot, and anything dealing with weird geologic features and interesting things in a country like Australia, I can't ignore. So let's get into it. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. How cool. Nice rock.
I recently became aware of a water crossing in Australia that I have never heard of before, called Cahill's Crossing in the Northern Territory. Cahill's Crossing is a flooded causeway in the north of Australia and is notorious for vehicles getting washed off the road,
Oh my
especially
God.
during the wet season, and is considered as Australia's most dangerous water crossing.
Okay, whoa, I'm seeing the road right here, if you can see my mouse cursor. And yeah, that does not look friendly at all. To think that this vehicle here was over here and has now ended up over there, halfway submerged and on its roof. That's no good. That's not a fun day. Let's find out what's going on here.
Cars being washed off a road into fast-moving floodwaters sounds bad enough, but that alone is not what makes this crossing so dangerous. It's all of the saltwater crocodiles that surround the road,
no.
laying in wait right at the water's edge.
Okay. Now that's Australia. Look at that, by the way. Look at the road. You can see the shape of it under the water. How freaky is that? That freaks me out, man. You know, water is either one of the coolest, most fun things in the world when you want to be in it, right? In a safe place in the ocean or in a lake, in a pool. But, of course, it can make you humble. It can be one of the scariest things in the world when you don't want to be in it. And this is scary. That freaks me out looking at that. Why not throw some Crocs into the mix? Wow, this is definitely the deadliest crossing. I can see that already.
Edge. This stretch of river is an infamous feeding ground for saltwater crocodiles and one of the most dangerous bodies of water in the country.
Oh my
Rangers
God.
found there were 120 crocs in the 6-kilometre stretch of river leading up to the crossing. Now you might think, who cares about crocs in the water when I will be safely in my car crossing on land? Well, you might think differently when crocodiles are taking a nap on the crossing and blocking your path. The river that
what do you do there?
Crossing spans can go from a tame muddy stream into a deep torrent, ready to sweep away any vehicle that dares to cross it. The river has massive tidal influences that don't generally line up with people's travel plans, forcing them to become impatient and choose risky times to cross the river. And this is the main reason people in their vehicles get stuck and get into trouble.
Oh no.
Each year, dozens of drivers attempt to make it across the submerged crossing, but instead end up being washed away into the croc-infested waters. Considering how remote this location is, it seems to get a lot of attention from many online videos showing drivers who attempted to cross and failed to make it. So if you get in trouble on the crossing and you have to get out to winch yourself to the other side, you are running the crocodile gauntlet.
Yeah.
Crocodiles
For real.
frequently congregate at the river's crossing to feast on swarms of fish that head upstream with changing tides. And up to 40 crocodiles can be spotted together at the same time.
Oh my God, 40?
A spectacle
Good Lord.
that attracts big crowds.
Isn't one bad enough? Isn't one crocodile within a distance, an uncomfortable distance of you bad enough? How about a group of them? 10, 20, 40. Man, talk about a place you just don't want to be. This is a risk you don't want to take, right? Taking risk can pay off in life, but this is one I just would not mess around with, man. I am not getting out to hook up the winch to my buddy's truck in croc-infested water. We would just turn around before anything bad happens.
The area has
No way.
become so well known, there are even viewing platforms to watch the crocodiles feeding, which in
wow.
itself is quite bizarre, as this crossing is in a very remote location, a part of Australia where most people will never visit.
Wow, that's way up there.
There have been many fatal incidents at this location due to careless people crossing the waterway on foot or fishing at the river's edge and being attacked by a crocodile.
Oh my God.
World-leading crocodile expert Graham Webb says that for every crocodile you can see, there are 10 you can't.
Oh,
The rivers in this area of Australia are home to the densest population of saltwater crocodiles. This just isn't the kind of place to be taking risks, as the opportunistic crocs are most certainly there in numbers, just laying in wait.
oh man.
Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Oh, that was a short one, guys. But was that action packed? Some scary stuff. I'll say it again. Come on, getting swept by the current of that river crossing the road, that's already sketchy enough for me. I'm turning around. But then you got dozens upon dozens of crocodiles in the mix. Man, Cahill's Crossing, you know what? Screw that, man. You gotta respect a place like that. Not a place I would be crossing personally. So yeah, guys, let's talk in the comments. Have you been there? I hope you have been there from a safe distance, only to watch crocodiles maybe. Definitely would not want to cross the road there. And wow, if you're ever around there, please stay safe. The world's deadliest crossing. I definitely think it deserves that title. So give me a thumbs up if you don't want to swim with the crocs. Subscribe for more stuff like this. And my name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And until next time, catch you later.